Meat City, baby.
Hello and welcome back to Meat City Gaming. JD here with another guide for Avowed, and this is not actually an achievement guide, but it is a helpful video in case you're looking to find all of the Starmetal locations in the game. Again, this is not related to an achievement, but there are 4 chunks of Starmetal, 1 in each of the main areas of the game, and you can find them and turn them in close to the end of the game to a smith who will forge 2 weapons. So if you have 1 piece of Starmetal, you can make 1 of the weapons, and then your second piece can be used to either improve that weapon once or make the second weapon. And so there's 4 pieces. You can have both weapons and they both get 1 upgrade if you have all 4 pieces. And they are specifically a sword and an arquebus. So if you're using either of those types of weapons in your playthrough, these are very good. I thought the arquebus was great. The sword was fine. I actually was using a mace. I liked the stun of the mace that I used a little better than the sword, but the arquebus was fantastic on the ranged run that I did. The first piece of Starmetal can be found in the Dawnshore, and we want to start right near the exit for this area when you want to go into the Emerald Stairs. We are east of Paradis. We're going to start at the Emerald Stair Gatehouse Beacon, and this one is really easy. It's a very short run. Southwest of that beacon, you're going to go, there's a little archway and some tiny ruins with some Zarups in there. Clear them out very quickly, and then there's a little altar with the Starmetal featured on it very prominently. Pick that up, and you're good to go. The second piece of Starmetal can be found in the Emerald Stair. We are going to be northeast of Fior, and you should start at the Rolling Crags Party Camp. Right in front of the party camp is a house that you can enter. There's a hole in the floor, so go into the house, drop through the hole in the floor, then you're kind of like under the floor in kind of a half basement area. And as you walk under the floorboards, it'll open on the side to a little valley and a pit down below. And down there is, I think, one of the bounty enemies. So you'll see him. You can actually shoot from up here almost without any danger of getting retaliated. I don't think the bounty has any range. So you can just stay up here and sling spells, or if you're a ranged character, do all the damage and take out that dangerous bounty. And then you need to hop across and kind of work your way down. You can probably jump right down, but you might die. It's up a little high. So just work your way around this outer edge in a little bit of a spiral, hop down, and then just out front from where that big enemy was, the bounty target, right there on the floor. Again, very easy to see if you follow the path I take in the video, is the second piece of Starmetal. The third piece of Starmetal can be found in Shatterscarp. We're going to be north of Thirdborn at the Thirdborn Party Camp. And if you're standing there looking at Thirdborn and you turned around 180 degrees and looked up, you could almost see the Starmetal, but not quite. That's where we need to go. So to get there, we are going to hug the northwest wall as we kind of wind around this big cliff from the party camp. And we're looking for a big fossil of a lizard on the wall. And that's your trigger to go up towards that fossil, because there's a little opening in the wall that leads you into an abandoned mine area. There is a side quest for the pirate captain that has you go in here as well. Once we've entered the area and cleared the enemies, we need to work our way up the top here. So climb the scaffolding, make some jumps, go up the ladder, double back on yourself. Again, we're hopping across into the cave face where there's a little carve out, a natural door. And then you're going to duck under a wall or a ledge and start to hop up and make your way vertically up to the top of this abandoned mine area. Jump across the little gap and you'll slowly approach the edge of the cliff. You'll see Thirdborn in the distance. If you look down, you'll see that party camp that we started at, and they're laying in the middle of this little recess. It's on top of the ridge, right? So you're coming up, the ridge is there. You can see Thirdborn. If you go forward much further, you'll fall down to the party camp. But sitting there in the open, I think it's next to a tree, is the third piece of Starmetal. The final piece of Starmetal is in Galawain's Tusks. We're going to be northwest of Solace Keep in the Ash Forest area. We want to start at the Ash Forest Beacon, and we're going to go northwest from that beacon. If you have the bounty for Death Stool, then that's exactly where we're going. You need to work your way down. This area kind of bends down into a big crater. Down in the center of that crater, there is the piece of Starmetal. It's just sitting out in the open, and when you pick it up, it's actually the trigger for the Death Stool bounty fight. So be ready when you pick it up to have that battle with that enemy, because if you weren't expecting it, it can be a bit of a surprise. It's not too challenging at this point in the game. You have pretty powerful characters and weapons and abilities, and so this shouldn't be too big of a deal. With the pieces of Starmetal in hand, we need to go now and find this Master Blacksmith to turn them into the weapons that we desire. And he is found very easily in Solace Keep. He's the Master of the Forge, or the Forge Keeper, or whatever they call him. He is into the main area of the forge. Off to the left and down, it's the big smithing room with the lava forges and everything. Go down there and just talk to him. After a little bit of an intro, you'll be able to tell him, hey, I found some Starmetal, and he's going to be super happy to make these weapons for you. Again, you show him your first piece, and you can pick either the sword or the gun. Then you can show him the second piece, and he will either upgrade whatever you picked or make the other one. And then once you have both, you can make one upgrade to both. It changes the name of the item. They get slightly more powerful. Definitely worth it. Again, the Arquebus, for me, the gun, is a fantastic weapon. It has some frost effects on it as well that were very useful. So I highly recommend doing these. No achievement, but some fun items to grab for your playthrough. Hope you found the video helpful. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.